well.
Themselves English.
Okay, this is too good. The thing about me is that I'm just so, like, fair-minded. I'm just so fair-minded that really, even if an argument, you know, works against me, but it happens to be more correct than my own, I will accept it. I will concede, and I will just be, yeah, you're right. And then I'll go and refine my argument and then come back and poke you from another angle. But this woman, what's she on about?
But immigration policy. And it means, in your mind, that people like your parents who play by the rules can find a home in this country, and that their children can, and this is an interesting word, their children can unthinkingly call themselves English. Do you personally, without reservation or hesitation, call yourself English?
Yes. That's why I put that in the speech, because it's never occurred to me that I'm not. I very much identify with being somebody who's a Brummie. I think Birmingham is one of the...
Okay, being a Brummie, being from Birmingham, doesn't make you English. How does being from Birmingham make you English? I'm confused here. And she's talking to a black man about this. It would have been better if she was talking to a white man and explained to him. Would she be smiling like this? I don't. Would he be smiling? He wouldn't be smiling. He'd be thinking to pick up his chair and just break it over her head. But anyway.
The best of the English cities, and I consider myself English as well as British as well. I know that sometimes people...
As well as British as well. What does that mean? Automatically, if you're English, you're part of Britain. So you don't need to declare that you're British. Do you? No, not if you're claiming to be English. I don't even claim to be British. I don't do that. I say I'm African because that's where I'm from. So this lady goes around saying that I'm from England, I'm English. How insulting is that to our own peoples? It would have been nice if she was talking to a white man, but also it would have been nice if she was talking to an Asian man. Not this fucking, oh yeah, I'm so posh, oh yeah, I get bumped nicely. Oh, it would have been nice if she was talking to somebody like Patrick from GB News. That would have been nice. Especially if you flew off the handle and said, you motherfucker, you bitch. Get the fuck out of the studio now. Talking about your this and that. These chinky looking eyes.
Use English to mean slightly different things, but for me, my identity being someone who's born and lived in England all my life.
Right, your identity is somebody who's been born and lived in this place all your life. That doesn't mean you're from here just because you were born here and you've grown up here all your life. It means your family settled here. We don't know how they got here, but they settled here and then they had you here. And now because you were born here, because you have to be born here to go into their politics. I didn't know this until yesterday. Because you were born here, you're now Ms. Home Office. Not that I think you're very good at that job, because clearly, from what I've observed with the police, I don't think you're doing a good job in that sort of area. I don't think so. And it was only 6 weeks into, David Lammy's sort of take over the MOJ. So I can't really blame him for the way in which the Met was so fucked up when I got sort of remanded. And a lot of those young ladies that I met in there who were remanded, they were all remanded on your watch when you used to head the MOJ. And now you're at the Home Office and you get all these lovely things being said about you. But I have the proof is in the pudding, okay? All that fucking shit I experienced with the Met Police, being remanded, meeting people like Zainab, all of that shit that happened whilst the MOJ was under your watch, okay? David Lammy was only 6 weeks into the job when I was in prison. I can't really fully blame him. And his head was all over the place. He was thinking about Gaza, state recognition, yada, yada, yada. They're going back and forth with Netanyahu, and so on and so on. So I can't really fault him. Those first 6 weeks of his job, he wasn't going to be able to perform very well, let's face it. You, though, you left the MOJ with it in that state. Are you for real? Are you for fucking real? You can't be serious, lady. You need to get out of it.